So every day, I think for the people of Gaza and for us, the few humanitarian workers that have been present, is a struggle to see it through. But then you see this little girl who comes into the clinic, smiley, and I look her straight in the eye and I say, "Hi, what's your name?" I thought she was absolutely fine. I thought she's probably accompanying her mother or some other family member. And she said, "My name is Maram. What is your name?" And I said, "My name is Nicholas. And what would you like?" I said, she said, I'd like to go into the dressing room. The dressing room is the room where we treat war wounded. So I followed her and showed her the way. And then I realized that she sat on the table. She was being seen by one of our doctors. And then as the doctor was examining the body, I also saw the wounds, and they were wounds of shrapnel everywhere. Her back was completely stigmatized with probably permanent marks of shrapnel that had penetrated her little body and was probably there to stay forever. And I thought, how much strength can these children have smiling in the morning and knowing that a few days past, they must have been so close to a deafening explosion and must have absorbed the consequences for life. And these are children. There is no justification for what is happening in Gaza, and it must stop. Gaza is not receiving a humanitarian response to the crisis. It's a joke if we were ever to call this humanitarian response. It's just a droplet. What we've been doing for 5 weeks is nothing compared to the needs. Okay, this should be waged not only by them, but by the entire community, the entire international community that is for now sitting and basically looking as if this is some dreadful reality show. And then we need to allow humanitarian aid to come in unobstructed. No 100 trucks per day, as in aid needs to flow into Gaza everywhere in the strip, including the north that hasn't seen anything. Aid should include water, should include food, should include medication, should include equipment, should include sheltering. The shelters are incredibly overcrowded. And by shelters, I mean schools. 6,000 in a school, 90 people per classroom. It's impossible for them to live like that. So aid should flow. The aid workers must be allowed in and out so that there is no obstruction, so that they can work, and they should not be threatened, shot at, bombed. This cannot happen. I mean, it's impossible to work like that. So the mission should be protected. And by mission, I also mean the hospitals. The hospitals should be left and supported to do their work. And even so, believe me, they will continue to be overcrowded for weeks. So these are some of the things that we need to do right now. We need to begin, as in after this interview is over. If we want to stand any chances of calling this a humanitarian intervention and save as many lives as possible from the ones that are dwindling away.